So my name's Karen Shedlauskas, and this is Gunnabetya, aka Betty, and we won the Masters Non-Pro yesterday. She's an 8-year-old mare by Gunnatrashya out of a daughter of Magnum Chick Dream, and I've been showing her. This will be the 3rd year, and I just got her back the night before we showed. She's been in Texas getting bred. You know, it was really good. I only rode her once before I showed her, but I know the horse, you know, and I left her. She had been at Hilldale Farm to get bred, and Ben Gerst was kept riding her for me, so she was fit and ready to go. So she stopped really good, turned well. I mean, it was all pretty. I could have showed her a little bit better. I could have run down a little bit better, but other than that, it was all good. I bought her at the end of her 4-year-old year. So like I said, I've had her for a little bit, and you know, just decided. I thought last year that I might want to breed her because I really like her. I like her temperament. I like how she's bred. I think she's attractive. So that's, you know, I usually sell them after a couple of years. So 3 years for me is to keeping it pretty long, you know. Kind of changed. I didn't know, you know, I hadn't been on her in 4 months, and I was sure she was going to be fit and ready to go, but you don't know, you know. So I entered in the first non-pro, and I like the pattern for the second novice. But I think now I'm going to probably show her in the first slate of novice too. So she's really easy. She's quiet, very stoic. She's not one that runs to the stall door. She kind of stands with her head in the corner. But if she thinks you have food, she pays attention. You know, obviously Mark and Shannon Rafus, that she stays in training with, has been with them. Shannon found her for me a couple of years ago. Mark keeps her put together for me. And then obviously Tammy Hutton for the great care she got at Hilldale while she was breeding, and Ben Gerst for keeping her ready to show. So nice to be able to just get on and feel like I was riding her, you know, like I never stepped off. So all of them are part of the program. You know, not recently. I used to be really, really bad about that. Like same pad, same bridle, as long as it was winning, that's what I would use. And I've kind of fortunately gotten away from it because it gets a little complicated sometimes. I'm thinking I wish she was a Derby horse and I could show her over there. I was pretty okay. I didn't bring my Derby horse, and I was pretty okay with it till I got here and saw it with the dirt in it, and kind of disappointed. The maturity is the last day of the show, and it's in there. And I don't have her entered, but you know, I got another week to do it. So you never know.